So, what I'm doing today right now, in the bit of time I have before I have to go to work, hopefully, is dealing with a problem my truck has. Which involves that guy right there. It's also not very warm. So please tell me there is a heater down here so I don't have to go up to the barn. Well, it looks like I'm going to the barn. Fuck. Never mind, it was actually colder in there than it is outside. Weird. What in the goddamn fuck is that? So it's 2 days later, and it's raining heavily. So much for getting B-roll of the truck from outside. And I also just opened that up to see if I had a package outside. I do not. So now I need to, oh fuck, the heaters are still up in the barn. I didn't get one. I didn't think about it. Shit. And now it's wet. I'm gonna go see if we have one inside. I just remembered, we have a shitter heater. Come here, you son of a bitch. You're going to live out in the garage for the next few hours. Start making the warmth. Why does my voice sound so weird today? What the fuck is going on? Anywho, so after seeing how hard it was to move the tensioner, as in I couldn't do it at all, I lost all motivation to work on this. So now I'm doing it on my day off, and going to jack him up off the ground again, and then I'm going to crawl under there after all this water goes away. Then I'm going to stick that under there on my ratchet, and hopefully we'll be done. That looks better. It's stopped raining and the fucking sun is out now. Tennessee in January. What a time to be alive. This fucking water's pissing me off. There's supposed to be a guy who'd come and get I think I'm just gonna I don't know. Paper towels on that water, hopefully, maybe. New jack type just dropped. We got a pair of floor jacks now, so they're going to be a bitch to drag around in the boxes. So I think I'm just going to build them here. It's yellow, so that means it's good. It really is good. Fucking thing's got a grease point on the main pivot and a foot pedal to raise it up. Mint. I am never using a bottle jack again. Oh yeah. Way more room. For the record, no, I do not expect you guys to be able to see anything from back there. All you really need to know is, I'm starting with seeing if I can move the, if I can get my hand up in there past the shroud, that would be nice. Why does it feel like it's harder to get that in there than it was 2 days ago? Anyway, so basically, I'm trying to move the tensioner and it's not, great. Also, for anyone who is wondering, yes, a 2-valve Triton, at least an early one, does in fact have a metal fan. Of course, it's raining again. Also, you can see where I was doing donuts the other night, out over there in the field. Shutting her down. Because the water's just going to blow in here. I have to hold the other garage door because it's being a bitch again. Okay, so this is a one-off Kevin, this is my replacement. There's supposed to be 3 rubber isolators in these holes, which are all wallowed out. And what they do is they keep this piece, the actual clutch disc, centered. Because of the fact they haven't been there, as you can see, I think that hole's the worst. You can very clearly see that it's egged out. I have no idea if there's supposed to be grease in there. There might be, so I guess I'll put like a little dab of grease on this. But, so basically, this is a different design. And instead of having those 3 isolator pins like this to keep it centered, it's, you know, that. Which I think are also springs? Maybe not. Either way, there shouldn't be anything that allows it to, you know, go sideways. This is the pulley that I couldn't get off. This one's a lot quieter than the one that's on the truck. Of course, I'm going to keep it for when that one inevitably fails, but I don't feel like screwing with trying to get that one off here by myself. So I'm just going to wait for it to fail and then have somebody else do it because that's the right thing to do. So I'm just going to do a quick demonstration, and I'm re-recording this segment because I was yawning like a motherfucker the last time. So clutch, pulley, electromagnet that sits behind the pulley, you know, like that. That sits on the front, the input shaft of your AC compressor. Plug when you turn the AC on, or apparently also panel and floor, because I found out that the compressor still spins when you have it like that. It energizes this giant magnet here, which is more than enough, which pulls the clutch, this guy here, into the pulley, and the friction there between the pulley and the clutch from this enormous electromagnet causes it to spin, which causes the compressor itself to spin. So that's how this works, if any of you was wondering, and if not, well, now you know anyway. But because the electromagnet obviously works, and I couldn't get this off, this is the only piece I'm putting on. So I'm hoping that'll go well. And I think I'm just going to ooba-dooba-deeba-daba a little bit of grease on it. But, well, actually I'm not going to do that because I don't think there's supposed to be grease on these. There's no evidence of grease on the International, which has a York compressor. Different style compressor as far as I know, but it has the same bullshit. Every AC compressor, as far as I know, has this same setup for the clutch on the front. And the one on... There I go, yawning again. It must be the rain. But the one on the International doesn't have grease on as far as I can tell, so I'm not going to grease this. I'm just going to put it on. I'm going to put you guys back in your spot where you couldn't see jack shit. And, I don't know, I guess I'm going to put these somewhere and throw that stuff out because, well, this piece at least isn't good anymore. This clutch disc, well, ooh, yeah, that's dirty. You know what? I don't even think that the clutches on these things really work because it's not like an automotive clutch or, you know, like a transmission clutch, so, well, I'm going to put you guys back in your spot where you probably couldn't see anything, and I'm going to slap this thing on, and then we're, I don't know, probably going to hold off on doing the rest of this video until after the rain cools it again. So I'm probably going to be filming another video on working on the carburetor of the 90, which is still outside. And that's probably going to get uploaded before this video does. There we go, yawning again. Or maybe they'll get uploaded at the same time because I'll just do them up in town when I have, you know, Wi-Fi. So, yeah. So that was that little bit of fuckery done, messing with the AC clutch on this truck. Had a bitch of a time from that. Haven't even cleaned up the mess yet. Still got to do that. And also some shots of what it sounds like from the outside. You can take my word for it. Sounds a lot different from the outside than it does on the inside. Man. And comment down wood chipper if you made it to the end of the video. And I'll see you guys in the next one, which will hopefully be a carb swap on that stupid thing.